Hello. Hi. I'm Mary Bagnashi, and I'm happy. Thank you for having me and being here to provide this. I guess First Amendment protected right. I did apply correctly last year for two different meetings. One with this Veterans Committee and one with Housing. I happen to be kind of an expert on both areas. I wanted to be on the Zoom on my phone because I had a picture of my father that I was going to show you. He was a retired Army Major, Vietnam veteran, and both my mom and dad were born in Torrington, and my father graduated from Providence College with a bachelor's degree, and he went right into the armed services in the Army. And all 7 of the kids were born in the Army. I always say I was born in the Army because I was born in an Army hospital in Nuremberg, Germany, one of 7 children. So, and 4 of us are service members. And I'm really appreciative of all the, like the women who had lost their husbands. And I could relate to my mother and myself in that vein. But unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that all of my experiences with first off, the state of Connecticut Department of Veterans Affairs, they will continue to claim that they don't have any records, and they had become power of attorney in the 90s.
Excuse me, Mary.
What's that?
Mary, would you mind letting us know what bill you're testifying on? Because we require you to be testifying on legislation that's before the committee at this moment in time.
Well, I would say that it would be in terms of then the property tax and the 100% disabled veteran category. In that, had I had any of the services as a veteran, as a disabled veteran, which, by the way, when I got out of the Army in 1983, I was put on Social Security disability, not SSI, because I had worked 3 years prior to joining. But I worked my way off, and but I was 100% disabled when I got out of the Army in 83. And I worked my way off until 2010, and I had a relapse and started going in my chronic and severe PTSD. And within 2 years, I was back on Social Security disability 100%. And I've been on 100% disability ever since. Excuse me?
I said apologies, that's the time.
Okay, it's already 5 minutes. That went fast. Okay, well, I'll wrap it up by saying that what I will do in continuing to petition with really a prayer of relief that this committee open up an investigation into the documents that I will be forwarding you, and at the same time will be forwarding to President Donald Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi, and that's in following up with years of going to all of you all of my local reps out of Torrington, all the way to Washington, including, by the way, Blumenthal and Murphy. I'll be sending you documents, and I urge you to open up an investigation into all of the gross negligent failures of all of the agencies and systems that are supposed to be in place that you're promoting. I'm like that other male veteran that I'm telling you that it's not working.
Thank you so much for your testimony. I appreciate your testimony. And I'm just going to remind the public that the committee cannot open up investigations. That's not within the purview of our committee. So I'd like to remind folks to please testify on the legislation that is before us as we continue on today. The next person on the